Oh, you know it's off the change.
Bang, bang, bang. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you listen to this from. It's another episode of Off the Change podcast. Thank you very much for joining us and being here. My name, as always, is Steph Sanders, and I have my lovely, dynamic, multi-talented co-host, Miss Kristy Nong, in the building, as always, as always. What's up, Kristy?
What's up, Steph? How's it going?
Hey, how was your week?
My week was great. I got my second shot yesterday.
Ooh, and you still
Yeah,
standing.
I
That's
got the
good.
Pfizer. I'm still standing. I'm giving y'all my reserved energy today.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
giving
that's
y'all.
good. I'm glad you, man, I'm kind of upset because, it took me out. That shot took me out. I was, and you just looking, smiling, looking good still. I almost turned white. I turned white for like 3 days. You know that? The shot turned me white. So off the change moments of the week, Kristy. Oh my goodness, so many.
Let me
But there's
know.
two, there's two
Yeah.
that stands out. First of all, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson was a top 5 quarterback in NFL, played for the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson then demands a trade away from the Houston Texans and tells them, I'm
Mhm.
not playing in anywhere for you. I'm not going to play a snap for you ever again. And they say, you sure? He said, yes. Their president and CEO and the owner follows Donald Trump. So we give you, okay, they give you some presidents. Now, a week later, they said, are we going to give you one more chance? Are you going to play for us? He said, no. A week later, Deshaun Watson now has 17 allegations against him for
Oh my,
sexual misconduct at massage
right.
parlors. 14 of them filed cases. They go in grand jury. They have released him. He is no longer a quarterback. I hope he's fast in jail. He's going to be wearing an orange jumpsuit by September. He will be Bill Cosby's cellmate. I think him and Bill Cosby
Oh
will make good
Lord,
cellmates. We
you
can
went
talk about
there.
how they did what they did together, how they did it, whatever. He can make up potions for Bill Cosby. This is crazy. Have you heard about this, Kristy?
Yes, I heard about it.
It's ridiculous, right?
It's insane. It's
Insane.
insane.
And so,
Mhm.
okay, second story. Derek Jackson, relationship guru. Now, whenever somebody tells
Yeah.
me they're a relationship guru, I already don't trust them. But
We were like
everybody,
bullshit.
yeah, this dude was trusted. Everybody bought his book, millions of
Right.
dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of
Mhm.
followers, whatever. He comes out and says, first, there's some allegations that he had a mistress. His mistress told on him. I guess he didn't give her enough money. Whatever happened, whatever wouldn't happen. So she
Mhm.
told on him, and he went on the video and said, nope, they're not true. I would never cheat on my wife. Well, I guess Mr. said I got receipts. He came right back on the video with his wife next to him, dressed like Aunt Jemima. His wife dressed like he didn't let her get dressed. You understand me? He went in the room and said, hey, we got to make a video. She said, let me do my hair. Let me wipe. Nope, you ain't got to do nothing. Just get up, put your glasses on, come sit next to me, hold my hand real tight. Don't say nothing. Don't say shit. He got on there and said, basically,
Stop.
You're killing me.
I had an affair. Not only did I have an affair, basically I've been fucking everything. I was fucking strippers. I was doing threesomes. I was in the orgies. I was fucking a lot of bitches. You understand me? This is what he said to her next to her. And she didn't do nothing but blink. Now I got free Derek Jackson's wife T-shirts coming. Michaela's gonna make them for me. I'm trying to free this woman. This woman is evidently she's in a cult
Right.
because this is
Yeah.
ridiculous. You saw this too?
I saw it. I can't words can't even describe why any woman in her right mind would do that.
And I'm not even a fan of the cancel culture, but I am with him. Cancel him. Ba, 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 ba. He's canceled. He's done. Derek Jackson is done in my book. All right. So we got some beautiful ladies on here today. We are following up, and this is the same month as Women's International History Month. Now let me just say this. We are celebrating this month extra, but Steph Sanders, Kristy Nong, Off the Change podcast, Sharon Smith, we believe in women every single day. I've told you
Every
that
day.
over and over again. Every
Every
man
day.
grows up through a good woman. And so I love
Mhm.
when we have women bosses on here and women that power him. We got celebrities on here today. So anyway, give it up to you, Kristy. Give it up. Let's tell you who we got on today.
All right, so we got three beautiful ladies, and some of them you're going to see around. You've seen their work. We have Kaboo Bill with Kaboo Photography. She specializes in portraits as well as wedding photography. We've got Michaela East on the line. She's a CEO of Custom by Michaela. You have seen her beautiful boxes, her work. Matter of fact, she made this shirt for me though. Oh, and
I
then
love it. Yes, right. That's right.
right. And then last but not least, we got Ann Phoong. Something wrong, call Ann Phoong. You have seen her face plastered
Everywhere.
everywhere and
Everywhere.
everything from here from
Yo.
Sacramento down to the Central Valley.
Hey,
Everywhere. She's on back
I
of
had a crush
buses.
on Ann Phoong billboard. I had a crush on her billboard before I even knew who she was. I said, this girl fine. I'm gonna let her represent me. I didn't go to jail, but I'm gonna let her represent me in whatever I do. Kaboo Bill,
Yeah.
you do divorce photography too? You do divorce
Oh
photography?
yeah,
All
call
right.
me up.
That's good. That's good.
I love
All
it.
right.
I love it. So let's
Ladies,
start with
welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, welcome, ladies. So let's start with Kaboo. Kaboo, tell us, basically, tell our listeners who you are and what you do, and what motivates you.
Oh
Besides-
gosh, did I
besides the
get
kids.
that first?
Besides the kids that you like so much.
And your husband that you don't know the birthday of.
Hey, you might
You had to put her on blast.
now. Well, I'm Kaboo, and I specialize in wedding photography. I actually started with portrait photography, and I've been doing wedding photography for over about 10 years plus.
Right.
I mean, who doesn't love a wedding, right?
Yeah.
First, you love attending it, free booze, you know, and great dancing.
Right.
So, hey, I got a question for you real quick. Whenever I hear somebody's a photographer, what did you do before photography?
Before photography, actually, I was in the restaurant business.
Okay.
But also I was going to school to try to be a school counselor.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
That's ironic.
Right.
We're gonna talk about that because we got a connection.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, that's right.
No can do, but in that.
So you said I'm gonna go. Were you artistic in school or whatever? Did you just like photography? Did you just pick up a camera one day and say I got to hustle and make some money?
Yeah, I was actually encouraged by a good friend of mine, and I was always into photography as far as street photography.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't until he offered to do a art show with me, and so the art show just skyrocketed and started me up with portraits. And portraits was like indoor portraits, lighting and stuff like that. And then when I moved back to Sacramento, I needed something that would pay more. And I always loved going to weddings. And so I figured, you know what, why not make some money and enjoy
And
however
get drunk
many
at the
weddings.
same time. Right.
Well, yeah. No drinking on the job.
Right.
Okay. All right. At least that they can see. I understand. I get it. I get it. All right. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hey, Ann, I know you walking on the beach and you in South Texas right now. No, you ain't gotta say no, it's not at all. I want to know your journey. Like what you're a boss now. You are everything. How did your journey? How'd you get here?
Well, it was actually a pretty tough road for me. I didn't always want to be a lawyer, but so I went to Sac State and then I did my undergrad and I was majoring in business because that's, easy thing to do, right? And then I took a criminal law class. My would have been, my third year in business, and then it changed everything. I wanted to do criminal law, and I was like, I want to be a lawyer, and so I changed my major to criminal justice. Then I started working for the public defender's office, and I was going to school full time as a legal secretary, working full time as a legal secretary, and going to school at night at Lincoln Law School.
Wow.
So, but originally what happened was when I applied for law school, I didn't do good. I did really horrible on the LSAT. And so I couldn't get into any of the, decent schools in town. So I went to apply to Lincoln Law School and the dean rejected me the first time. He said, your score, he was like, your score is so low, I can't even let you in my school. And I was like, wow. I was like, there goes my dream about being a lawyer, And, but he said, if you come back and you improve your score by 20%, then I'll let you in. So I did that the following year and I got in and I became the valedictorian of my class that year.
Wow.
So,
that's
yeah.
Talk about perseverance, resilience, and grit. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Right.
Well, I told him, I was like, no one, sorry, that's my kid. I said, no one's
them
gonna
your
work
kids.
hard
Hold
for
on.
me.
First of all, them your kids, right? Got to make sure you got your own kids with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Make sure you don't take nobody's kids. I can't have no kidnappers on the show.
But so anyway, so what happened was, so I finished law school, valedictorian, and then I was working for the public defender's office, and I said, hey, I want to be a lawyer here. I'm going to graduate. I'm going to take the bar. I'm going to get licensed. Guess what they said? They said the same thing the principal did. I mean, he's like, they said, we don't have a job for you. So I was like, oh,
wow.
I've been here 6-7 years. You don't have a job for me? Okay, and I was like,
Wow.
You know what? How about I start my own damn firm? So I essentially got my bar license, and I started my own law firm right after that, pretty much.
Wow, you hung your own shingle right away.
Right. And talk about touch a little bit about now you're investing in real estate. Like, how did you get there?
So real estate has always been something that, I've loved, and, I
Mhm.
kind of loved, like, genuinely, and I didn't purposely, like, seek out to do it. But,
Mhm.
we started thinking about investing, and, we picked up one property, then two, then three, then four. And I love it. It's just as fulfilling as, being a lawyer, being a real estate investor. So
Now, do you
that's
rent
the
them
other
out,
side
or
gig.
do you rent them out? Do you Airbnb them, or do you just flip them, or how do
Yeah,
you?
both. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
both. Yeah.
cool. Wow, that's a
Hey,
fantastic
Her
story.
Tahoe property looks beautiful. Like I've seen the pictures.
Where I'm
It
at
looks
right now.
beautiful.
That's
Oh,
right.
not
That's
right
right.
now. It doesn't.
Oh, wow. See, that's what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to be the best at the beginning. As long as you end, it's how you end. And then when you
Yeah,
get what
that's
you
right.
do
You
when
just
you
gotta
get up.
work damn hard. That's it.
That's
You
right.
have a
That's
Right.
dream
right.
and you work hard.
That's
That's all
right.
it is.
Miss
That's right.
Michaela, triple threat. And she just told me she is the jack of
Yeah.
all trades. I love it. Michaela, tell us your story.
Um, so I'll go back a little bit further than Ann did. I'm gonna go back.
Please do. Please do.
I'm gonna go back
We
to
want to
high
hear it.
school. So I just like a lot of kids in today's society. I grew up in a single parent household. I was raised by my father who worked and ran his own business until he got tired of people telling him what to do and said, you know what, I'm gonna just do my own business, and that's what it was gonna be. So I would watch my dad elementary school, high school, just grinding constantly. He'd be working from 6 in the morning till 10 at night. And that's all I seen. And that's what I grew up, watching him
The
do.
work
I was
ethic.
able to run my dad's
Yeah.
business
Right.
before, I even left high school. And then I went to college. I was actually originally studying criminal justice. And then I came home for the summer and got pregnant. And so I dropped out of college and I had my baby. I had my son, who is about to be 12 years old. And because I got pregnant, I did what, most people 18 years old do. Thought that, listening to everybody else, you got to get married or you want to be blessed and this and that. So got married, had 2 more beautiful babies. But within those beautiful babies, I am actually a domestic violence survivor. So I went through the
Yeah.
same that. Almost lost my life twice, but
Oh.
you see, I'm here now.
Yeah.
We're happy to be here.
Beautiful smile on my
Wow.
face.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
right.
about. That's right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Mhm.
And then after that is kind of when I just completely branched out. Like, you know what? I was down for these 10 years. Like, I didn't have control over my own life. I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't like myself. I would look in the mirror and I would get, I had scars on my face. So it was like, it was hard for me to like find myself again. But I did. I took that time. I started doing what I enjoyed. I started getting my nails done again. I started, wearing makeup. I started buying myself tennis shoes, things that I
Loving you.
couldn't do in
Yeah,
this
loving
marriage.
you.
I made
Mhm.
sure to,
Right.
start doing. I was like, I'm
Taking care
committed
of
to,
you,
I'm buying
self-care.
myself a pair of sneakers every month. Like,
Right.
I'm
Mhm.
doing what I want to do, type thing. So, from there, it just, it was a process, a growth process. Started working in education. And then in the midst of me working in education, I got another offer to do accounting. And I was like, hey, I got 3 kids and I like to get my nails done and I like my kids to have what they want when they want. I spoil the hell out of my kids, no
Yeah.
lie. So I took on both jobs and I was like, let me figure out how I'm going to make this work. And so I did. I would go to the school in the daytime and I would do accounting at night. And then I actually met someone who, it was, at first it was tough because, coming from my
To trust
background, it
again.
was like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
for me to trust, for my kids to trust,
Right.
it was difficult. And so it's crazy how sometimes meeting somebody can like bring so much more out of you. Like he really
The right person. The right person.
right person at the right time. Yeah,
Yep,
pretty
yep.
much. So it was like, he helped me with remembering who I was and loving myself and like showing my kids that, all men aren't bad men, there are
Right.
people who can be trusted. And, then he supported me with, my business, me doing the school and, doing the other job. He was really supportive with that. And then, I was in school, so he was supporting that. And then he started like helping with the kids. And it was like okay, now my life is like really rolling now. Like, okay, I'm going to school. I got 2 jobs. Like, you know, let's keep it flowing. And so I just finished my bachelor's May of last year.
Yeah,
So,
congratulations.
and then
Yeah.
I literally jumped straight into my master's program
That's
in
right.
June.
Yeah.
Not
What's
only
up?
in June did I start my master's program, but I started my own company, Custom by Michaela.
That's
I
right.
started
That's
that-
right. Show them the shirt again. Show the shirt again, Kristy. Yeah. Mine was dirty. I ain't do laundry this week, just yet. Just go.
You got more than one, so you ain't got no.
I girl, you got to give me an excuse this week.
And again, same thing. It was like, you know, he was like, you know, this is a lie. You sure you don't want to take off just a little bit of time to just kind of like woosah? And I was like, no, I'm ready to. I was held down for too long. Like, I'm ready to get shit done. Like, let's do this. Like whatever I can do, let's do it. And so then it was again, you know, when it's my school days and when it's homework days, he's like, nope, your mom's doing homework. What do you need? You come to me. You don't bother mom. Oh, mom's working. Like, nope. And then he started really helping with the business. Like, so at first it was just me doing everything. Like, he would tell me like, you know, how things look like, maybe not, because he was able to give me the male perspective of, you know, the custom shirts that we were making. Because at first it was just shirts only. And then he was able to give his perspective on that. But then he really took into what I was doing. And, you know, he asked me, he was like, you know what, you're going to need help. You're starting to get busier. You're doing 30 shirts and you're doing birthday parties and this and that. Let me learn. So he sat down at the computer and he was like, show me how to do it. So I showed him how to do the first part, which is a computer based. Then I showed him how to do the pressing part. And now he's able to do shirts from beginning to end by himself. So it's like now all the weight isn't just on me to get, you know, everything done with. I already have 2 jobs, go to school full time and run the business. So it's like, it was great, you know, getting some help. And so now, like I said, we started off with just shirts. Now we're doing anything custom you want, from birthday parties, baby shower boxes, birthday boxes. We just put out our big girl box, big kids box, I should say. It was just a girls box that actually got promoted.
I thought you were talking about big. I thought it was BBW. I was
No. Big kids.
I thought that's the big girls. They're the ones that love me.
I mean, look, I don't discriminate. I go all the way up to 4X.
I got it. I get it. I thought you was there.
All the way up.
Right.
So
I love that partnership. Yeah.
Man, he poured into you. That's a better half for real. But
absolutely.
So your
us,
husband, we canceling them. Your husband, they cancel both of them. Go ahead, Kristy. Go ahead, Kristy.
So Michaela, tell us a little bit about. You said you're going to school. What are you going to school for?
Right now, I am in the master's program. I have 6 classes left, and then I will have my master's in school counseling.
School counseling. See that connection with Kaboo Bill?
School counseling. Oh man, I'm telling you. Woo!
We need you, and they need you too. They need you right now.
That's where my heart is. My heart is with the kids for sure. You can ask Kristy. That's where my heart is. I go hard for my school kids for sure.
I love it. I see why they got you on. I see why we got you on. I love it. I love it.
That's right.
So Kaboo Bill, you over there? You eating on this? You good?
He's snacking.
That's snacking.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
You know, and that's a perfect opportunity. This to give some this or that. So. This is that for the people. Let me see. Let me get some this or that up.
All right.
And while I'm doing that, you can go ahead and give them some more questions.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. All right, ladies, tell me one thing, and anybody can start, okay? What is your biggest turnoff when you go on a date? Biggest turnoff. I know that y'all haven't dated in a while because you're all taken, but what would be the biggest turnoff if you went on a date? What would make you get up and say, I'm walking the hell out? Like, this dude is crazy.
Act like you're giving advice to single guys right now that's
right.
messing up every time.
Right. What not to do? What not to do on a first date, guys? Hear it from these ladies, these boss ass ladies.
We give it to Michaela first.
Oh, I knew you were about to come to me. I knew. I mean, call it what you want. We're not even sitting at the table if your shoe game ain't right, if your teeth ain't right, if you don't smell good. We're not even sitting at the table. So listen, we gotta start there.
Wait. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm gonna rewind a little bit, okay? Because we are in the age where we're wearing masks all the time. So what if you can't see his grill though?
No, you gotta pull your mask down.
But he got pretty eyes. He gotta do the peekaboo. He gotta do the peekaboo.
And then they gotta kick the feet. I love it. All
I
right.
said the same thing, Michaela, because I'm like, these girls got pretty eyes out here in these stores.
That don't mean nothing.
I need to see your grill. I need to see how many of the 32 you got. Have a whole row missing.
You might be missing a few. Don't nobody got time.
Lip messed up.
I love it. That's honesty right there. So guys, get your shoe game right.
And
make your teeth is right.
Go
Make sure
to the
the teeth
dentist
is right.
today. You know
Make
what
sure
I can't
smell
stand?
good.
You know what I can't stand either, Michaela? I don't like the people on social media that be showing they fit poses where they like at the gym, looking real good at the gym, but they got serious poses because they don't want to show their teeth. They don't go to the dentist. Your body look good, but your teeth don't. You're trying
Your teeth don't match your body. See, that's the problem.
Take the Planet Fitness money and go to the dentist at least one time this year. Go to the dentist. Kaboo Bill, what's up?
You're on mute, baby. You're on mute. You're on mute.
She was just talking away too.
There you go, girl.
I was
Don't
just
worry.
saying, I wish you would have called me first because I agree with Michaela. Shoes. I mean, a man can come fitted from head to ankle,
But if his shoes
but
ain't right,
if the shoe's not right, if it's dirty, it just doesn't go. Because a good pair of shoes can tell, where a man's coming from.
Oh, look, I was raised by old people. Old people told me if your shoes ain't right, that's showing you won't take care of a woman. If you take care of your shoes, you'll take care of the woman.
Oh, I
That's
like
why
that.
shoe game's important. I agree. I agree. And if some
Yes.
if you
like, who is it? Is it a criminal? Like, what's your like?
I could get past. Actually, more than anything, I could get past a lot of like the physical. Like, you could change a man how he dresses, and put a nice suit on, some nice kicks, right? But for me, it's more about personality. And the one thing I hate the most is arrogance, and a guy that thinks he's all that, a guy that is
not down to earth.
I don't like that. Yeah. Personality matters the most to me. And then, so, guys that try to floss and, they really don't have anything, and I'm thinking in my head, like, you ain't got nothing going for yourself, but you're talking like you got all this. And
right.
Why?
So all you fake flossers out there, that's what we talking to you. Talking to you. Trying to show that you got all the $200 you got, you carry with you. That's it. And that's talking about you got money. You ain't got money. Just got your stimulus check, and that's all you got. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna play a game called This or That. This or That. It's rapid fire, right? So the first thing comes to your mind, I'll say this or that. You two things, and I'll give you a warm up. Text or talk?
Text.
R&B or pop?
R&B.
A night out at the club or date night?
Date night.
Night at the club.
And she ready to get turned. She said, you see these kids back here?
Right, exactly.
My husband's in the car, okay? No.
Michael or Prince?
Michael.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Michael or Prince?
Michael.
Prince, yeah.
Okay. Donuts or cake?
Cake.
Ooh, cake.
Brandy or Monica?
Ooh, Monica.
Chicken or fish?
Fish.
Chicken.
City life or country life?
City life.
City.
Is there in between?
your first inclination. What is it? Did you say city?
Country.
Okay. Action movie or comedy?
Action.
Comedy.
Action.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
All right.
Wash it all off, baby.
Whiskey or wine?
Wine.
Good. Okay. Dress up or sneakers?
Sneakers all day.
Sneakers.
Dress up.
Twitter or
look,
TikTok?
look at her.
Twitter or TikTok?
TikTok.
TikTok.
I didn't hear a third voice.
TikTok.
TikTok.
IG or Facebook?
IG.
Facebook.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Walmart or Target?
Target.
Thongs or box or boy shorts?
Boy shorts.
And see. All right. Fenty or Mac?
Mac.
Matt.
Okay. Last one, Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Ooh,
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Oh, and no, this is the last one. Boys to Men or New Edition?
Boys
Oh.
to Men.
Boys to
New
Men.
Boys to Men.
edition.
Who said New Edition?
Me.
You my new best friend. That's what I'm talking about, Kaboo. They don't know nothing about New Edition.
What,
Thank
no,
you,
no
ladies. Thank you for
genuine?
playing.
No genuine?
Genuine.
She wanna lick the sweat off of his chest.
Look, did you see the motion she did with it?
All right. So a couple questions. Tell me, each of you think really quickly, what did you learn about yourself in this last year? So last year was tough for everybody. We all went through the same thing. What did you learn about yourself in this last year? And while you're thinking about that, I want to tell everybody, remind you to please email us offthechange@gmail.com. Thoughts, questions, answers to our dinner question that we ask every week. Please, persons you want to see, whatever topics you would like to hear, please email us. Also, check us out on Twitter, Off the Change Pod 1, on IG, off the change _show, excuse me, Off the Change _show. Remember, it's spelled OFFDACHANGE, and remember, YouTube channel Off the Change. All right, who's first? What did you learn about yourself in this past year? The most important thing. We'll go with Kaboo Bill.
Oh, Lord. I think I learned what tested me the most about the last year was patience. Mainly because I have a 7-year-old that I had to adjust to distance learning. And above that, still run my own business. And even with my photography, I still also have, I have an Etsy shop, and I'm really into tropical plants. So I'm multitasking and doing more than one role. So patience was more than anything, and try to balance everything and still not lose my mind.
Got it. Okay, good.
Sanity is important.
And what did you learn about yourself?
I think that what I learned, it reiterated kind of who I really am and what really matters to me the most in life is, my family. And here I go chasing all these goals and dreams, trying to make more money, trying to be the biggest, be the best. And, none of that really matters when you don't have your family, right? So, it really made me reflect and think about what's really important. And it's good to chase goals. It's definitely good to chase goals, but you've got to have the people you love. And when they're safe and good, that's really all that matters. And so definitely hard times for everybody, but I think that we were just blessed that everyone was healthy and safe, and that was it. I didn't care if I got another case. I didn't care if I, had anything else in my bank. I just cared that my family was safe. And it was nice to be reminded about what's really important. And, your time is very important. Time that we have on this earth, time that we have with the people that we love.
Come on.
Spending quality time.
Come on,
in a different form. Yeah. So that's what I learned, and I appreciated it, actually.
Preach.
That's great. Yeah. Time. So important.
Miss Michaela.
I don't know. This one is kind of hard because you said just one thing.
Top two.
But I just said, can I do two?
Yep, top two.
Okay, perfect. All right. So my first one is you can only hold your own self back. Like, can't nobody else hold you back. You can do whatever you want to do as long as you put your mind to it. Like, don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to nobody else who doesn't want you to do what you do. Like, if you want to do it, you can put your mind to it. You can get it done. So that was the first thing. The second thing is just I'd have to, go what Ann said, like, having my family together. And, with a lot of people, quarantine broke up families. And honestly, quarantine brought my, family that I created closer together, So
awesome.
Just having my family safe, thankfully, we were able to get through it all without getting sick. And, we're just stronger as a family now. So having my family was definitely, a big thing for me.
I love that.
I do. I love it.
Let me break this up real quick and tell y'all what it did to the last year. So you're right. It broke up a lot of marriages and created a lot of side chick engagements. I'll tell you. But anyway, all right. So listen, quick question. I want to ask you all, as women, since it is Women's International Month and your History Month and so forth, as women and you're all bosses, did you feel the weight of being a woman and kind of having to do more and be 3 times better and so forth and so on to get where you are now? How did that play out for you? We'll go with the Kaboo Bill first again.
I think in my industry, actually, the wedding industry is very more women driven. And we have a more, a better advantage as far as wedding photography. So stepping into the wedding photography business, being a woman, just stepping into the wedding photography business, it's a hustle, so it's always going to be hard. But being a woman, no, it wasn't a disadvantage at all. Actually, it was more of an advantage in my field.
Good, good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I had the opposite experience.
oh, I know, I bet.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because, more women go to law school than men, actually. There's more women attorneys. However, there's not a lot of, women-owned firms out there, right? And so,
Right.
definitely when I first started, I had no cases. I didn't always advertise, guys. So in the beginning, my first 4 years of business was built on relationships, referrals. You know what I did? I knocked on every doctor's door, said, hey, I'm a new personal injury attorney. I'd like you to do some business with me. I've got good ethics. I've got good business sense. Send me a case. Let's try it out. 100 doors I knocked on, 10 said yes and sent me a case. Still work with those 10 today, but I had to prove so much to people. And it's so hard because now that I am advertising, I'm like one of the first, women in Sacramento. I'm sure you guys seen that's on TV, being a woman. And and the feedback I get, which I was kind of afraid in the beginning, was that they see me as oh, she's a woman, she's going to be weak, she's not going to fight as strong as the man is, or but it's actually, I've got some good comments, and people call me all the time and tell me, they say, hey, you look like a bulldog. I want a woman. You make me feel comfortable. And so just being able to put myself out there, it was very scary. And but I feel like I shot everyone down, and I still get a lot of haters. Everyone does, right? But I think that the good part of it is that, I was able to overcome, all, and not even just being a woman. A minority too, guys, right?
Absolutely. An Asian American minority.
Minority female.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you. I kind of thought that. Michaela.
For me, there's a lot of men who are running the custom, especially the t-shirt businesses. There's more men doing it. But for me, it was more of just being a Black woman and owning a business. I would get a lot of, I just thought you were doing it, and I'm like, no, honey, I got an EIN number. I got to pay that $800. No, my shit's legit,
Right.
And so, I had to go through a lot of that, people not even, because I was a Black woman who was claiming to have this business, it was oh, it's not legit. And I'm like, no, honey, look me up. It's legit from top to bottom, so I got, that was most of what I had to deal with, as far as being a woman and doing what I do.
Right. It's just them haters trying to get you down, but you pushing and you growing.
and you thrive. I'd love to hear that you thrive.
Absolutely.
And
women, this is what I love about women. Women are so resilient. It doesn't matter if a woman has her mind made up and she want to do something.
Absolutely.
You better bet your ass she gonna do something.
She gonna do it.
That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
All right. So we ask everybody this question. Everybody loves this question. This is our last question. You got to answer. Kristy, go ahead and give it to him.
All right. Now, me and Steph met because we're foodies. He slid all up in my DM, talking about some food, and took me out to dinner and everything. And this is how our
multiple times
kind of bloomed. Yeah.
Wait, did he pay? Yeah. Did he pay? He invited me to pay.
He did. Of course he did. Yeah.
I was raised right.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
See, a good woman raised him. That's right. Like we're raising our kids, right? So we both enjoy food. So we want to know if you can invite 3 people to dinner. Now, it could be anybody. It could be a celebrity. It could be someone who's no longer here, so dead or alive. Who would you be inviting to dinner? You get 3 people, and what you would be serving them. It doesn't have to be something you cook. There could be something you bought.
Anything your imagination.
It could be anything you want. So 3 people that you invite to dinner, who they are, and what you would be serving up. If you're serving something good, we're crashing your party.
And we crashing the party. And remember, everybody, email us to answer this question. offthechange@gmail.com. We want to hear your answers. I've seen some creative answers, some great ones. Jesus, Buddha, and everybody together, Muhammad together. I'm like, at the same table, okay. But anyway, We love it. So please email us and give us your answers to this question.
Yeah.
So who's ready?
So-
Who's ready?
Anybody ready?
Three people.
All right, Michaela's got her hand up. All
Michaela's
right.
ready. All right, go ahead.
So for me, it'll definitely be Malcolm X,
Okay.
Barack,
All right.
and Michelle. Listen, because I need
Oh!
to get her perspective too.
Yeah.
All right,
And so
right.
what we're having is fried chicken,
Okay.
oxtails, greens,
Ooh.
macaroni, cornbread,
We
Kool-Aid. Don't
flying
play.
big.
Yeah,
we gonna put the whole spread
I
out
love
there.
it. And Malcolm can do all
I
that because
love
it ain't pork. I love
There
it.
you
That's
That's
what
go.
I'm
right.
talking about.
That's right. And you know,
There you go.
Barack like him some chicken because he be at chicken and waffle.
And he likes some
Absolutely.
oxtails. He likes some oxtails because
Yes, he
Michelle makes
does.
them. All right,
Let's get all
Kaboo
their
Bill.
favorites on the table.
That's right. That's Kaboo Bill.
No, I am horrible with this question. Gosh, I don't even know. Can I
Anybody.
take
Who do you
a?
admire? Anybody you like, and even that's the greatest photographers, painters, whatever.
Yeah. Or a parent you lost, or a family member, anybody. Anybody.
For me,
Who-
wise, it would be family.
Okay.
So I mean, I lost both of my parents,
So
so
both. Okay.
it'd be nice to see
Okay.
them.
All right.
So both of them.
And was it 2 or 3?
It's three others. So you got both your parents, and who else? The
And
ex-boyfriend
my
that you remember
grandpa,
his birthday.
we didn't. No,
Ah!
he's
That was an opportunity.
She didn't want to say it out
I
loud.
learned
She was
from
like,
that. No more narcissists, okay? No more
Okay.
narcissists.
okay, good.
No, and probably my grandpa, because I loved him. He was just the sweetest person.
Good.
And I would probably, Chrissy, you know this. I would make my special kasoi noodle dish.
Okay.
Wow. What is that?
It's like
What's
a-
going on?
It's kind of like pho, but it's different. It's
Okay.
just way more flavor and everything. And
Okay.
Oh, listen,
Well,
I
I want
need to
some.
try
they've never
that.
tasted
I want
it.
some. So when
I need
Yeah.
some of that.
can we come
You know,
and get
Chrissy
some
can tell
kasoi?
you, I love me some pho.
Exactly.
Me and
You
Chrissy
love
have
some
fun.
pho.
It's
I got pho
way
bowls.
better than pho. It's way better than pho, you guys. Like the meat is ground pork and tomato, so it's almost like. And when you add it with the broth, it just blends in, and it's just
Well,
like,
where can we get this? Where's this goodness at?
you know what? There's
In
this
her kitchen.
store.
Where's
Yeah.
this? What chocolate factory
You
is this
can
at?
like there's a restaurant that the spot is called the Spot, and they sell that.
The spot. Okay.
It's off of Lemon. What is that? Lemon
Lemon-
Hill
Lemon
and
Hill.
Stockton Boulevard near Lemon Hill, where that little casino is. And then I believe
Yeah.
Last Kitchen also serves that dish.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we going. Chrissy gonna take me there. We got it. Okay, and
So you guys have to have some.
Hi. Okay. So 3 people. Well, one is my grandma. I've never met her. She passed away
Oh.
before I was born. So,
Mhm.
my grandma. The second would be Rose Ginsburg, and then Oprah. And we will be eating dim sum and especially chicken feet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I love it.
Gotta suck on that chicken
I love
feet.
chicken feet. Oh my God, nobody has said that. I love chicken feet, man. I made them one time. Yes, I love
Hey,
chicken feet.
Like, I
Chrissy,
swear,
come
all
on,
my
you
black
talking to
friends were
me.
like,
I love
you gonna
anything.
what? Like, you gonna
That's
do
awesome.
what with that?
I suck all them ball gristle off them things and watch the basketball game with a beer. I was killing it. I love it.
I
Hey,
love it.
ladies, thank you so much. I appreciate you so
Thank
much for
you.
coming
Thank
on the
you.
show. We appreciate you and Off the Change. And we wish you
Always.
all the
Thank
success in the world. Now,
you.
each of you
Thank
get
you.
opportunity. Tell everybody your handles, social media handles, where they can find you, websites, whatever. We'll begin with Michaela.
So you can visit my website at www.custombymichaela.com. My Instagram is custom_by_Michaela. And my Facebook, you can also look up Custom by Michaela.
Word.
All right.
Kaboo
Love it.
Bill.
You can find my work at www.kaboo, K-A-B as in boy, O-O photography.com. Facebook is the same thing, Facebook /Kaboo Photography. Instagram is Kaboo_photography.
Love it.
All of my.
Oh, you have an Etsy shop. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, the
Sorry.
Etsy is the Etsy. I have it on vacation right now, but it's Mod Moth Vintage, and I sell
Oh, yes.
vintage eclectic products, maybe like
wow.
mid-century modern or mid-century.
Wow.
Awesome.
She's so
You're so
pleasant.
eccentric.
That's
I
it.
love
You
it.
know, you're so
Oh,
pleasant in the
also,
group.
I also actually, you know what? I also do tropical plants. So you can go to mod_botanical on
Oh.
Instagram.
Tropical plants or weed? What you sell?
Ah.
Is this a
Tropical
new?
plants.
Okay, I just want to make sure we wasn't be selling code, saying a code for weed. All right. I ain't want you to be represented by Ann. Ann, go ahead,
Yeah.
Ann.
All the social media platforms is Phoong Law, but I'm gonna ask a favor for you guys, okay? So on three, we're all gonna say the slogan, okay?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Sing the song. 1, 2, 3. Call
Something
Ann
wrong.
Phoong.
Call
my
Ann Phoong. That's right. I love it.
866 got pain. That's our number.
Call Ann Phoong. I love it. And you'll see her everywhere on light rails, buses,
Everywhere.
Billboards.
everything. We love her.
Right.
We love y'all. Thank y'all so much. We love all listeners. Thank
Thank
you. That's
you.
another episode of Off the
Thank
Change, and we'll be
you.
right back after these
Thank
messages
you.
from our sponsors.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.